Yo, what is up guys? It is Alarmix and I welcome you to the channel. Season 3 of Apex is very close. It's coming out October 1st. So I really just wanted to go over with you guys what the leaks have been hinting that will be in the next season of Apex. Me myself, I'm pretty excited. There's been some pretty cool things, and just for the record, you might know of all of these things if you have been watching leak videos on YouTube, keeping up with stuff on, that's just been coming out on Google. You might know of all these things, but if you haven't watched many leak videos and really haven't been keeping up, then this video will be pretty cool for you. So there isn't really a lot of new news here, but hopefully you can learn something from this video. Let's get into it. Alright, so there are two new guns that I believe will be coming in Season 3. Only one of these has been confirmed, and it will probably be coming out October 1st. Now, the gun that I'm talking about is the charge rifle. The charge rifle is actually, if you guys haven't played Titanfall 2 yet, the charge rifle is an anti-Titan weapon in Titanfall 2. So a lot of people are kind of wondering how this gun will fit into the game. The way that it kind of works, and I'll put gameplay on the screen, is if you're hip firing and you put your target over the player, it'll actually highlight in red. And no matter what range they're at, if your target is over the enemy, it'll one-shot them. Guns that come from Titanfall 2 to Apex, they always nerf the damage of them. I really don't expect the charge rifle to be a one-hit kill in Apex, because for example the Kraber, you actually have to lead shot people and it still doesn't do a one-shot kill. So I think if the charge rifle was a one-shot kill, it would make the Kraber pretty much obsolete, and it really wouldn't make much sense to me. I guess something to note is that in Titanfall 2, this gun did not have a scope on it. So a couple people were speculating that maybe you could put a scope on this thing, but I'm sure that's just how it will come. And the main reason that I even bring this up is that the pictures of the charge rifle that I found online, I believe it's from like the game's code and they rendered out a picture from them. The charge rifle does not have a scope on it. And in the trailer, the charge rifle obviously had a scope on it. So honestly, it's just kind of an inconsistency there, and we'll see what happens. And by the way, this will be coming only in supply drops. So honestly, I think it's a little bit dumb how it's going to be coming in supply drops, because we already have the L-Star and the Kraber in the supply drops. And honestly, the charge rifle is kind of already, I mean, it's a sniper class gun. So we already have, now we're going to have two sniper class guns coming from supply drops, which is kind of dumb. And also the L-Star is pretty underpowered the way that it is. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's how the community accepts it, is the L-Star is underpowered. So I think it would be really cool if they had this not as a game drop, but they put it as a gun you could pick up. But I guess that's just my opinion. Now let's get on to the second gun. The second gun that I'm going to be talking about hasn't officially been announced by Respawn, and I honestly do not believe that this gun will be coming out October 1st. The gun that I'm talking about is the Volt SMG. The reason that I'm even talking about this, even though it isn't guaranteed that it'll be coming out, is because there's a guy named That One Mining Guy, and I'll put his link to his channel in the description. He actually went into the game's code and rendered out a black and white picture of this gun. So I'm guessing that Respawn is just testing this, and they want to make sure that it's good to go before they announce anything. So what is the Volt and how would it fit into the game? Well, the Volt is actually like a lot of the other guns from the game. It's a gun from Titanfall 2. In Titanfall 2, I'll put some gameplay up. It's actually an energy SMG weapon. So in Apex Legends, we have an energy LMG, we have an energy assault rifle, an energy sniper, but we don't have an energy SMG right now. So I honestly think that this would fit quite perfectly into the game. And if they add it sometime in the future, it would be pretty cool. But I just want to say, guys, that this is not guaranteed that it will be in the game, and this is just mostly speculation other than the picture that they found in the game files. And also another thing, and I'm talking to you, sir. You, sir, if you are enjoying the video and you are new to the channel, if you like this or you have learned something, make sure to go below the video and hit that subscribe button. It means a lot. Moving on to the next thing that I thought was pretty cool, and I'll put it up on screen here. Wattson had what looked like a new landing emote. So I think it'd be pretty cool if they added landing emotes into the game. I think it'd be pretty cool when you're landing next to enemies to kind of intimidate them a little bit. But anyways, I thought that was pretty cool. And on to the next thing, the piece of resistance. I know it, you know it, and I mean, probably most people know it, that there's going to be a new map in the next season of Apex Legends. You probably know about this. If not, this could be pretty cool. I'm just going to be going over some of the key features that I noticed that were kind of cool in the new map. So me myself, I'm just going to be going over those things from mostly from the trailer and maybe from a leak source here or there, and I'll make sure to link those sources in the description. Anyways, the first thing is a little bit of a story behind this map. In the Season 2 Battle Pass, they actually took down the tower that was like had a shield around the arena that protected the arena from creatures getting in. And in the Season 2 trailer, Mirage was talking about how they took down the tower, which forced them to go to this brand new planet where this map takes place. But anyway, some cool key things that I saw on the map is that there are actually 2 space elevators in the trailer, and it appears that the one main one is going to be the brand new Skull Town, and it's going to be the most popular place to land, and the other space elevator looks broken, so we don't really know if like the space elevator that looks functional will actually do something. Maybe do something similar to Wraith's portal like wormhole thing that leads us to the lab. The next cool thing that I saw, they ripped it off from Fortnite a little bit. It's the geyser. Octane ran over it and it shot him up in the air. So I think that'll be a pretty cool addition and way to move in the game. The next thing is that there were caves in the trailer. We don't really know if they're underground or if they're similar to the caves that we have in our Apex Legends map where it's more above ground. But I think it'd be pretty cool if we had some sort of underground cave system. Also, it appears that there will be a train going around the map, and honestly, this looks really sick. It'd be really cool to hop on and off the train while it's moving and maybe have it help you move around the map. At the very end of the trailer, it appears that there's like some sort of new dragon in this map. It looks like some robot carrying around some ball, and when you shoot the robot, the ball falls towards the ground, and then you can break it open and you have an opportunity to get a key to unlock a room with a bunch of legendary equipment in it. This sounds like it'll be a pretty interesting addition to the game and might really change things up. In the description of one of Apex's YouTube trailers for this season, they described this planet that the map will be taking place on is a collision of molten ice and chemical rock. The map looks pretty colorful in general, and I'm pretty excited. Now I'm going to be going on to the brand new legend that's going to be coming October 1st to Apex Legends. Now this guy is named Krypto, and if you haven't seen his backstory kind of trailer thing, I'll put it in the description below. I thought it was a very cool animation video. In the description of this video, they describe Krypto as cool, calm, and collected. Some other things about him is that he is actually Korean, and we know this because his name is Park Tae-jun, and apparently people are saying online that this is definitely a Korean name. Now the whole thing that this character will be based around is actually his drone that you can fly. So if you're gonna use Krypto, you better like flying a drone. So probably the biggest use for this drone in general will be scouting out other people. Now Krypto will have an ability with his drone that will be able to scan the area, and any enemies that are within a 30-meter range, you and your friendlies will be able to see them. So I'm guessing this will be similar to Bloodhound's tactical ability, where he can, you know, scan the area and the enemies will be highlighted in yellow. And I'm guessing that all of this with Krypto will be his tactical ability also. Now Krypto's ultimate ability, this one's gonna be with your drone, you're gonna be able to send out an EMP blast. According to the game's code, the EMP blast will be able to do shield damage to the enemies, slow them, and disable all traps. Now honestly, to me, I kind of compare this to an arc star on how it damages the enemies and slows them down. So just thinking about the range of this EMP blast, I honestly think it would be a little bit overpowered if it would have a super long range to pretty much do arc star kind of damage to the enemies. But if it is a long range EMP blast, I would think that it wouldn't do very much shield damage and wouldn't slow them down much. So I'm honestly guessing that you're gonna have to fly the drone right up to the enemy to use the EMP blast. But anyways guys, that'll about wrap it up. This season will be coming out October 1st, so you're probably not watching this very far away from October 1st. Even if you were watching this after October 1st, I really hope that you learned something and that this information was actually correct. But if you enjoyed this video and you learned something, make sure to subscribe to the channel. I post hopefully quality content every week on Apex Legends. That'll be it guys, and peace out.